Hey everybody, this is Arita, Pivoting Pumpkin. Actually, I just had planned on being outside today, 4th of July, and send my little video, but hey, I'm sorry, it's a little bit too hot for me. So I am inside. And what was on my mind today, such a quiet day, which is new for me for 4th of July because where I lived before in California, you knew it was the 4th of July just from the fireworks. But it just made me think about, as I'll use this term back in the day, when the 4th of July, and I was in Detroit, Michigan, where I was born, was just the holiday. You know, as a young kid, we celebrated Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day in the Midwest. But 4th of July was the really good one because we knew it was going to be warm. And I remember my sister and I, we'd get new outfits, matching little short sets. And the one thing about the 4th of July that I remember back then was it was one of the days that we could eat like hot dogs early in the morning. My dad would be out there in the backyard with his man made homemade grill where he used cinder blocks and metal racks. And that was the best barbecue pit. And we could eat hot dogs early in the morning. And, you know, until we were just working class people, but that's when we had hot dogs with hot dog buns. That was a biggie. And I remember that we were able to eat junk all day long, and that was important to us. We would have watermelon with seeds. You'd have that early. We had push pops. I'm sure all of you remember push pops. Uh, that then we'd eat the hamburgers later on. I think my dad would grill everything possible that was meat. That was ribs, that was chicken, that was pork chops, that was hot sausage, that was hot dogs, hamburgers. One thing about grilling was you grilled everything you could. And so I remember how much fun that was. And then the neighborhood kids, all of us were together. Everybody was outside. Um, the biggie in the evening, sparklers. I mean, the good sparklers. I don't know. I had some sparklers in the last few years, and they're just not the same. These sparklers lasted a long time, and they were fun. And we had what were they? Cherry bombs. Remember those? Where you just threw those bad boys on the cement, and they would pop. And I was talking about this recently, those cap guns, where you put that cap in. I can smell that kind of gunpowder even now. And we had water balloons, and I don't know, celebrating was just so different. It was more neighborhood, it was more community. And yes, if you had family near you, family came by, but I miss the community of it all. I miss the innocence of it all. And so the 4th now was quite, you get to a certain age, it's quiet, unless you have your grandkids around or relatives around. But if you don't, it's just a quiet holiday. Um, but I miss those times. I miss the innocence of it. I miss that we did not have to have much to make us happy. And those are just things that I was thinking about today. And the fact that it's the 250th birthday of the United States, um, boy, that's something when you start thinking about it. And then when I start thinking about, I've been here on this earth in America for 74 years. But my memories are so vivid. My memories are so good. I just, uh, I just wish that in America today, that the generations before me, I'm sorry, the generations after me, have good memories of being here and the things that we've enjoyed, our family. It was just one of those days that was rather nostalgic for me. But I hope it was good for others too. I hope your holiday is a safe holiday. Um, I hope you remember too uh, who you are, what you have, and be grateful for those things as well. I'm now in Atlanta and it's a little humid outside, which is why I didn't do this outside that I wanted to. But I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that I can still remember those times as a child. When I think about how many years ago it was, whoo, that is something else. But I remember the smells. I remember the activity. I remember the laughter and the innocence of it all. I just hope that there is innocence still and that young folk still maintain that innocence. So I just wanted to talk to you about that today as I thought about it, as I enjoyed this quiet holiday and how thankful I am that I'm still here, still able to remember it and still able to share it. So enjoy your day. Be safe out there. See you soon. Oh, and by the way, if you get a chance, subscribe and give me a like. I'd appreciate that. Thanks.